Hi guys, a quick guitar lesson on how to play Un-gravitify from the Sonic Riders Zero Gravity soundtrack. This was by request. If you have any requests for me, drop them in the comments and I may try and get around to them. So what do we need for this? We need a guitar in E standard, so we need some distortion and we need a bit of reverb. Distortion, we don't want it to be too thick, just enough so the guitar's got a bit of bite. Alright? And I'm on my middle pickup, if that's any help. Okay, so first chord we want to hit is a D minor chord, okay, when we're starting on our E string. So it's 10 on E, 12 on A, 12 on D, 10 over on G, 10 on B, and 10 over on E, okay? So the strum pattern as such, we're going to do kind of like 2 downs to catch the bass end of the chord, up to get the higher octaves and the minor third, and a down. Just like that, okay? Next, what we want is we move it up 2 frets to a C major chord. So that is 8, 10, 10, 9, 8, 8, okay? Same strum pattern. Alright. Then we get to 6th fret of our E, so another 2 frets down, and we want to be playing a B flat chord, same fingering, so we don't need to move from where we were with C as far as our fingers are concerned. All we want to do is move them up 2 frets. Almost the same strum pattern, okay, so we do the 2 downs and an up, but then we have the turnaround, which is this. So all that is 2 hits on our B flat and a major chord, okay? And then we move to a power chord over on the D string. So we have 7 on D and 9 on G. You can throw in the octave if you want, or your pinky on the 10th fret of B, but not necessary. I just put my hand like this by default whenever I fret power chords here. It's just a habit. And then we move up to an inverted power chord, which is 7 on D and 7 on G. It's an inverted D power chord. Just like that, alright? So, all together in context, it's going to sound like this. Just like that. One side note with this is because this song is so primarily composed of bar chords, it can be a bit tiring to play. Or if you're just like me, a tad lazy, and bar chords aren't usually your go-to, it might tire you out, so just bear that in mind, alright? Now, the only bit that changes for that particular section is after the 3rd time of playing that, we go to our B flat major chord here, and we just kind of strum it out, just like that, yeah? Then we move on to a verse riff, which is obviously all played on bass, but when I did the cover, I like to try and do as much as I can so I'm not just staring at the camera when I'm doing these things. So really quick, I'll try and talk you through it if you want to play it. This is how I understand it anyway. So we're going to do 5th fret on A, okay, which is D note. Then we do 5th fret on E. Then we move up to G, and then we move up to F. So, sorry, that wasn't quite the right phrasing, but I'll play it as it's played now. Alright, just basically that. The only thing that it does differently is on the 2nd time when you start that riff, it actually hits the D note once, so it's actually more like this. Which was really awkward to remember, I must admit. That is actually the bass riff, more or less all the way through the verses. Now, the chorus is honestly the same as the intro that I showed you. However, I do believe there's just a small alternation where instead of doing the turnaround here with that A chord I mentioned, you can just kind of move up to the A major chord, 5th fret from the B flat. So I'll try and play it. Hopefully not fuck it up. Here we go. It just breaks up the monotony a little bit, but I do believe that is relatively close to what's actually being played. Honestly, that is basically the whole song, really, and not too much more to say. I do want to take a quick moment to say that this is obviously my by ear transcription, so if I've got something wrong or you don't agree with me, you're more than welcome to put your own edit in there and play it the way you think it's best played. Alright? As I said, any requests, feel free to hit me up in the comments and I will try and get to it. And then by all means, I really do hope this was helpful. Alright, see you later.